All right, guys. This is Marquela, the life speaker, where we help cure those hearts. Today we're gonna have a discussion, and the discussion is really going to be about why don't we see our accomplishments. Um, this is definitely something just to kind of talk about. Why don't we see our accomplishments? Why don't we see what we accomplish? We always see other people's, but we don't see ours. Um, I'll use myself. At the age of 21, I got an apartment. I was so excited about having my apartment. My dad died, and he died in 2016. When he passed away, it was a devastating moment because I watched him. Then I turned 22. When I turned 22, I didn't really do much. And then the ages started turning 22, 23, then 24. At the age of 24, which I am now, but the age of 23, I went to college for 8 weeks. So this is what I accomplished. Got an apartment, kept a job. I went to college. I put myself in counseling. Then I started counseling my family. Then after that, I got on here and I created my own YouTube channels. I created my own blog. I started doing motivational quotes. I was making shirts and dresses. I was doing a lot for myself. And then all of a sudden, things changed. This year, something just hit. And when it hit me, I didn't know what to do. But I kept on getting on YouTube. I know that one thing. I didn't stop speaking. Even though it was hard for me to speak, I didn't stop. It's easier for us to look at someone else and say, oh man, they got this and they got that and they doing all of this and they living more better than me. How am I gonna able to get through this if they got all this help and support and I don't got that much? Or we always look at something on somebody else versus what we should look at ourselves. And so for me right now, what I'm dealing with is recognizing that it's time to appreciate what you already accomplished. And even though you're going to have to turn the plan, turn it, change, you still have to be strong. Do not let a false situation stop you from doing what you're supposed to do. I am 24 years old. And I recognize that I literally lost my mind last month. But here I am fighting for everything back. And I don't care how I look in the morning. I just get up and I made it known that I was going to make sure that I speak. A lot of other people don't do that. They say they're going to do something and they stop because something came up. You would think in my life, in my situations, that I'll stop the motivational speaking. But if I stop, and I'm only 24 years old, it might be somebody out there that needs to hear something, and they don't have nobody. So that's the reason why I did this every day. Because you can't let go. You just can't let go of something that you started. You gotta finish it. Even if it's hard to finish it, you must finish your task and be blessed that it didn't go worse. The situation didn't go worse. And so for me right now, this morning, I did my writing, I did my reading, and all 3 books hit the topics. And what they were talking about is the truth. And it says the enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy. He does. And so when you're falsely accused of something, what do? You keep going. Keep going. Anyways, don't want to take up too much time talking about this. But I do want someone to know, when you accomplish something, cherish that and keep going. Because you never know what might happen to you. Thank you for watching Marquela the Life Speaker.